shopping organizer iPad app. And it's an entirely new way of shopping online for fashion and clothing. So online shopping's been around for about a decade, and in that time, its format has hardly changed. It's too literally based on the physical way that we shop. I go to a store, I find products I like, I put them in my shopping cart, and then I proceed to the checkout. But that's not how we shop for fashion. That's because fashion is all about emotion. When I go to shop for clothing, I go to a store, I find many pieces around a look that I'm trying to achieve. I go into the dressing room to see how they go together, and when I find the right piece, I'm very, very excited. That is the emotion. That is when I want to buy something. And that is what Stylsavvy achieves online. So Stylsavvy is the design. The design is based on the phases women naturally go through when they organize their wardrobe, which is we shop, we style, we organize, and we buy. And that's the design that Stylsavvy is based on. Let's come up. And that's what I want to show you. If I can get this to work. Okay, I think we're going to be good now. Okay, so as you see, Stylsavvy there's a shop, and there's a stylet, there's a closet for organizing, and there's a shopping cart for buying. Those are our phases that we go through when we organize our wardrobe. On the shop screen, you see that the products are organized by category groups, apparel category groups. There's tops, there's bottoms, there's shoes. If I scroll up, we see dresses. I scroll down, we see accessories. These rows are configurable, and I'll show that to you in a minute. But what I want you to, the main point I want to talk about on the shop screen is how it's all based around shopping in terms of an outfit. As you can see, I could scroll, and as I scroll, I can discover vertically how I can create new outfits. As I continue to scroll, I can see new outfits and how I can put together things I wouldn't have even imagined without this ability. In addition to this, there's a powerful Stylsavvy search which allows me to narrow down to the exact outfit that I'm looking for. There's a micro search here and a macro search here. The macro search is for the whole screen, and the micro search is for each row. On the macro search, I can search by stores. We have over 70,000 products from Nordstrom's, Dillard's, Bloomingdale's, Miss Selfridge, and we also have about a dozen stores waiting to be integrated. There's over 1,000 brands that I could pick from to refine the search. I was talking earlier about how we could reconfigure the rows. I'm going to reconfigure it so we're looking at dresses, shoes, and accessories. I could also refine it but to fit my budget. I could look at any range of prices, and I could look at all sales items. And sizes. We've got the full range of sizes, including petites. So this is a macro search. It refines the products for the whole page. And as you can see, we've got a beautiful row of dresses. We've got a mixture of shoes. And we've got a beautiful row of accessories. I'm now going to refine the shoes to look for all red heels. And this is where I could refine and look for the exact products that I'm looking for. On the micro search, you see that we've got the brands, so we can search by brands. And we can search by styles, which I'm going to select heels. Prices, I'm going to put it into my budget. I'm a starving artist. And I'm going to look for all red heels. So now we've just downloaded all the red heels from these stores from all the brands. And you can see how exciting it is to be able to really refine the content to what you're really after. So that's pretty much the features on the shop screen. If I wanted to reset the search, I would just do this refresh button. If I wanted more information, I would go to the question mark. So now I want to talk about styling. So Style It is this next tab. And earlier I mentioned that when I go shopping, I go to a store, I find many pieces around a look that I'm trying to achieve, and then I go into a dressing room to try them on and see how they go together. Well, Style It is like that dressing room. And I'll show you how to add an item to Style It. In the shop screen, we look at the details of a product. You see the description, the size, the colors. And you see the Style It button. I've already selected it, it's highlighted. So we've already added it to Style It. In addition, I can add it to the cart here. I can share it with my social media, my friends, or email them. And I can also shop it further. So I've added this item to Style It. Let's hop over there right now. And as you can see, earlier I'm styling an outfit for an important meeting. So I've added a lot of dresses that I'm just looking at to see what would be the best dress for this meeting. And you can see I've also added a piece from my closet. That's one of the powerful things about Style It is I can also include my own clothing. And I've added a bunch of shoes. So I really love this first dress. And now I want to select some shoes with it. I think the gray ones are beautiful. The red ones really make the outfit pop. And the black ones are kind of boring. So as you can see, there's this emotion that I'm getting, and I'm getting really excited about these red shoes. So what I want to do now is I want to purchase them, so I add them to my cart. And there, I went over to the shopping cart, and I'm going to select the shoes to go purchase them. We're hopping over now to the merchant's website, where I can choose the color, and I choose the size, and I can actually purchase them from dealers. And when I go back to Stylsavvy, it asks me if I want to add them to my closet automatically. I say yes. And when I go to my closet, voila, there they are. So I'm building out my closet as I'm buying pieces, and I can additionally add pieces that I already own through this add feature, through the camera or the photo album. And I'm not going to go into that right now for sake of timing on this demo, and I'd be happy to show anybody if you're interested. But basically, we've gone through all of the features of Stylsavvy, and you've seen that it does create that emotional element as if we're shopping in a real store, but it's much more powerful because I could put items from many stores, and I could refine all these pieces down to the exact outfit that I'm looking for. So this brings out an emotional element. It's very engaging, it's very entertaining, and I love it. I hope you do too. Thank you.